Right, I recently bought myself a Anyang 25 kilo power hammer. Haven't played with it much yet. I saw somebody the other day smashing a bit of rebar. Right, so I've cut a piece of 20mm rebar. This is 20mm rebar, which is 3 inches long, possibly a fraction over. So we'll stick it in the forge and then put it under the power hammer and give it a few whacks and see what happens. Right, hopefully I've got the steel bottom up. Right, from being 3 inches long, it is now ½ an inch high. So we've lost 2.5 inches. I was trying to turn it into a tea light using a punch, but there wasn't enough metal there to do it. So I've now got a nice, interestingly shaped disc. And that ended up being about 2 inches diameter, starting out as 20mm rebar. As you can tell, I'm playing with my my power hammer. Initially I was going to go for a 40 kilo Anyang power hammer. but then I thought I'll get a hydraulic press. So I've actually got an Anyang 30 ton hydraulic press on order, which is currently on a slow boat from China. But then at the same time I decided I'll go for a power hammer and went for a 25 kilo power hammer. And it's quite scary to start with when you first see what it can do. I'm glad in many respects I didn't go for a 40 kilo, because if a 25 kilo can flatten a piece of 20mm rebar down to ½ an inch like this, yeah, it can certainly shift some metal. So if you're thinking about getting a power hammer, a 25 kilo is more than enough, I think you'll find, for what you need, unless you're doing something absolutely massive. Anyway, the experiments will continue. I am halfway through making some tongs, which I'm not sure if I'm videoing it or not, but anyway, I am actually making some tongs out of some EN19 to use on the power hammer, some pickup tongs. I may not video that, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Right, I just wanted to do a little addendum to my video. One thing about my workshop. So we got the power hammer here, and when the disc fell off the power hammer, the red hot disc, it actually ended up on top of a extension lead and slightly burnt the wire. Which begs the question then, I've got a cardboard box there, and I've got an engine oil container. Now I've got another cardboard box with wood shavings in it. We've got a paper towel on the side there. We've got a ream of paper. Having such items in close proximity to a power hammer is not a good idea. Even there we've got a pair of old trousers which is used to clean my hands on. And there's another piece of cardboard there. I think I need to do a bit of tidying up and moving of combustibles. Just things to consider when you're doing it. When I had the forge running in here, I normally have it next door, but I had it in here, and when I felt the strip light above it, the strip light was getting quite warm, so I've actually pushed the forge a bit nearer the door. It may even end up outside. When I get the coke forge sorted, I will roll the coke forge outside to use it, and I may even do the same with the gas forge. Anyway, that's enough for the addendum.